Hey, welcome to X3 One Topic 3 Pundits. Myself included. I'm here with Joe Engo and Andrew Eisner in reverse order. NFC, that's the hottest topic going on right now. There's a story floating around, I guess, on PC World.
Near field communication.
Yeah, this is the thing. By the way, I think if you look me up in Market Watch, you'll find my commentary on it. I'm not a big fan of a lot of this for a number of reasons, which may be approached here in this discussion. The idea, what's happened, the hot thing going, in fact, I have a Nexus.
Yeah, you got NFC already.
I have it right here.
You are on the
I have
an early adopter.
And curiously enough, it is turned off because you can go in and you have these things and it's turned off, I think.
Yeah.
So
got an e-wallet.
I have an e-wallet. So the idea is it's got a little chip in here, and why didn't they just do this with Bluetooth? But they didn't. So you go and you can swipe your phone over this sensor, and it says, "Ooh, you just been charged $40."
It's an e-wallet, and there are a lot of players. This is going to be hot. I don't know why you guys are sort of so skeptical about this. This is one of the next big things in technology, particularly mobile technology. And I don't know if you know how it works, but there's a reader and a tag, and the tag is passive. So the reader sends out a field, and it activates the tag. So the tag doesn't use power until it comes in within 4 centimeters.
It's like an RFID.
Do you know why? No, it's actually RFID is powered, but it's simple.
No, RFID is not necessarily
It has a longer
powered.
range.
There's active and there's passive.
Well, most RFID
RFID chips on the cattle on the field, and they go out.
Well, those are passive.
Read them. Are they passive, or
they have
a
to
little
be.
battery?
They're not put a battery in the poor cow.
Well, anyway, so I predict there are going to be these wallet wars because everybody's trying to get into the act. Google and there's Apple.
Wallet wars.
Wallet wars.
There's my next column title. Wallet wars. Going to have that?
You can have it. So seriously,
you heard him.
But there are all these alliances forming. With there's this ISIS alliance that has the carriers. Everybody wants to be the provider.
They all want to be a credit card company.
Well, it's going to be Visa and MasterCard long term.
Oh yeah.
But it's basically going to replace your phone. Is going to replace your wallet. It's going to have your.
I don't want my phone replacing my wallet.
Here's why it's
dangerous. Bring around a wallet.
I'm going to all cash.
The reason this is a bad idea.
Traceable, huh?
Bad idea.
The reason this is bad is because this is going to breed a whole new field of pickpockets. Think about it, just bump up to somebody and then suddenly now you just charge them for $1,000.
Oh no! Well, you probably have to have. That's an interesting point. That I'm sure there's a safeguard against, but you can.
Well,
you have to.
I think most companies might have the safeguard, but then you're going to have a few.
Doesn't it go like this though?
That don't full the
yeah, but doesn't, I think the way it's going to operate. I haven't seen this because this is on here and nobody uses it. So anyway, so you go, you swipe, and then it says you have decided. It's like one of those little terminals you have at the grocery store. You have decided to spend so much money. Do you want any cash back? You know, it'll say that because they always have to try to scam you for cash back. How about just going all cash? But anyway, so it says you want it. It's going to come up. It's going to say you want. Is this okay? And you go, yeah. You want cash back? No. Do you? Is this approved? Yes. And so I don't know how it's only going to bump into you.
But until I rootkit. Put a rootkit on your phone, and then
that just approves everything.
Exactly, or it just gives you a fake message that says, "Would you like to, be charged $1.62 for this coffee?" And what it's really charging you for is $5,000.
Yeah, and you're right. There are all kinds of.
Okay, I like that one.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of security problems with this.
$1.62. That's a steal.
Sure, I'll go for that. Why not?
And it's true that if somebody steals your phone, they're going to go out and
they're going to go crazy.
Yeah, because you can't call your bank right away and say, "Hey, my phone was stolen."
That's true because they have your phone.
Exactly.
And the bank's going to say, "So what? We're not the phone company." And if you call AT&T, you're going to be on voice message system so long,
if
days will
your
go by.
e-wallet was stolen, press 1. Yes.
I mean, as it is right now, iPhones are so widely stolen, it's ridiculous. I got a friend of mine who's a cop in New York, and he tells me that probably about 10 times a day. He has to file out reports from somebody who got their phone stolen from on the subway. I had a friend of mine who was sitting on the bus, just text messaging somebody. Somebody ran up, grabbed it out of his phone, or grabbed it out of his hand and just took off running. What are you going to do?
Well, this actually happened during the rollout of the first iPhone with Steve Levy. Remember this? He was on the New York streets, and they were showing this to somebody with the camera, and yes, and I have the phone, and it's great. And some joker came by and grabbed it and ran.
Exactly. But now they could take that, and they could just go up and charge $3,000, and then, well, they've got their money. Who cares? I mean, yeah, you're going to get that money back, but now the thief has that money.
Yeah. But anyway, all these points
this
are
is terrible. They should ban this immediately.
All these points are well taken, but the NFC has such potential for not only for wallets. I mean, everybody's going to be using this for wallets.
I think Engo's right. Forget it. You're doomed if you even turn it on. Stay away.
They're going to get around these security issues, and then there are all kinds of other issues, other applications. So,
by the way, they're not going to get around any of it because they never do. So, what makes you think this is going to be different?
Well, because they'll have built-in security systems. You'll have to put in a PIN or something. I mean, if you're really, it'll come up and say, "I want to pick my e-wallet."
Yeah, but like
it's going to be more trouble than it's worth.
And then you say, "Put in your PIN," and then
if you have a rootkit installed on the phone,
okay, sir,
and then you do a man-in-the-middle attack, that you get to enter your PIN number. What it's doing is it's a fake application that you're passing your PIN number over that fake application, which does the charge in the background.
No, I agree. I disagree.
I think that it could be a very widespread problem.
And they're already having trouble with Android viruses and stuff going. You mentioned it before on another. A lot of Trojans floating around. So why not a rootkit Trojan, something that goes in there, screws up with the opera, and it's Linux.
Well, I can tell I'm not going to convince you skeptics, but I predict NFC is going to be huge.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge scandal. Stay away from this thing. Turn it off if you have an Android with it, which I think is Honeycomb or whatever the heck it is.
But could I say one thing? I just wrote a big article on
Retrievo.com.
And if you follow me on Twitter at Eisner, and I'll put the link up to the
now after this episode, I can write another column too because now I have more complaints. You've been watching X3.